What? What is wrong with people, dude?
Y'all see the announced debate?
No, I didn't.
Plan to announce it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Geass. So like before we debate, I mean before I post the entirety of the argument or like portions of it, Roger is stronger than Big Mom. Roger Whitebeard.
In their primes, yes.
Oh, and their primes. Yeah, I mean yeah, because like Roger's bench. All right. Can someone give me the role so I can post some scans?
Oh yeah. What's the role? Frequent scan. Okay, you should be good to go.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so like the basis of this argument is around we have Whitebeard and Oden clashing equally at this point in time. So you also can consider that like this is fairly consistent with like Oden reacting to and actively Prime Rogers attack,
Wait,
which
can
I
I
don't
get
know
the
if you want to
scan
scan for them.
before this?
Which one?
The one before this particular one.
Like what happens before? Or
Yes.
what's what about it? Do you need more context
The
or what?
context, yes.
Oh, if you're asking about the context of the
I'm
fight in
asking you for
itself,
the
I can
scan.
see him
Can you please just
running like
do what
approaching
I'm
him.
asking
There's
you?
like context before that is just him
Okay,
acknowledging
so
that.
you're
He's
not
just
gonna do what
asking you
I'm
to post a
asking you.
prior scan so that he can see for
I'm just
himself.
gonna find it myself. Ugh. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Fuck, these things are posting too. Okay, looking scans. Here's the scan prior.
Yeah.
So and let me post it again. The second one you sent. Okay. Odin actually gets momentum and he's able to charge Whitebeard before Whitebeard can actually respond. Until Whitebeard gets up from sitting in whatever like log he's on. And he only responds with enough force to be able to block Odin. So here, I think Whitebeard is off guarded in his prep time because Odin is able to gain momentum and then rush him. And all Whitebeard has the ability to do is literally sit up. So Odin, I don't think this is a common feat because later we see
Tell me when
Whitebeard
you're
like
done talking.
Whitebeard mops the floor with him. He literally like one shots his ass. So here we explicitly can see Oden is trying to, well, not tries to, but he gains momentum to attack, and all Whitebeard is able to do is like sit up, I suppose. So go ahead.
Okay, so from the first instance, you can tell that he says, "Wait, stand back, all of you." And by then, he notices Oden at a distance, and it's pretty like general usage that observation hockey users can attest to the prowess of opponents nearby, and for him to have sensed them, it likely entails that, considering he wasn't even looking that way, and he had like already determined the threat level to be sufficient for his entire crew to have to step back.
Yeah, I'm not denying that he has some idea someone is going to attack him, right?
Yeah.
What
Hold on,
I'm
let me
what I'm responding with, and maybe you didn't hear it, is the fact that Oden is able to gain momentum and rush
yeah,
him, right? Which means he has a more powerful
yeah.
attack, and
I
all
was,
Whitebeard is able to do in response is sit up because he's having a conversation prior.
yeah, I was
So
gonna go to that.
yeah, good.
That part was just isn't it? But so like the second scan, that this part's gonna address what you're saying. We see Odin running towards Whitebeard. That's the momentum part that you claim. And then by the first scan, you can already tell that Whitebeard has already noticed Odin. And by the second, he has already taken a stance, which is his normal combat stance, which is like his type of combat stance, which I think it's called the horse stance or something. I forgot.
Yeah, I don't disagree. He gets up and is able to again sit up in his stance. It's
Yeah,
that doesn't
what I'm
deny the
getting
fact
to
that
is that
let me finish. Let me
what I'm getting
finish.
to is
You just cut me off. I said 4 words. You cut me off.
yeah, but I wasn't done getting like to what I was saying.
Oh, you paused for like
Like I didn't
5 or 10 seconds.
substantiate it. It was for like 4 seconds maybe.
Yeah, I don't disagree. He's in his battle stance. What I'm saying is
Mm-hmm.
he's sitting still while his opponent is able to game him how he wants to, right? So yeah,
So
he literally just
do you understand that there's
wait.
like different
Let me finish. Let me finish. You
It's
cut
because
me off.
you're not letting me speak either. Like you're not letting
Yeah,
me
I
get
know because I'm not done
anything.
with my statement, right?
Yeah,
So
but I wasn't done with my other.
um, okay, is there anything that wasn't addressed that you need to respond to?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
so like I was gonna substantiate the horse stance part, which was
I just told you I agree he's in his battle stance.
yeah. I'm saying I'm not saying that you're not agreeing
Then
to it
so how are
further.
you?
I'm gonna
Why
go
are
with
you substantiating that he's in his
If
stance?
he
And I
already
agree he's
agrees
in
on
his
because I'm
something,
gonna
stance.
tell you
then
the
what's the
importance of
purpose
it.
of
Like it
substantiating
doesn't really matter to
it?
bring it up. I'm gonna tell you why I'm bringing it up. Like in itself, it doesn't
Okay.
really make sense because you already addressed that part, and I don't really have any contentions with that. It wasn't something I was gonna argue. But that's like his preferred stance, is what I'm saying.
It's
And
not
by,
okay.
by then, well,
I don't know if you're following what I'm saying, but go ahead.
the momentum part, like for that to be Whitebeard's preferred stance, would minimum entail that that's like his better position, better combat position. That is his personally better combat position. That's something that he constantly does.
Yeah. Okay. That's still not a okay. I agree. The stance he takes is preferred, but
Mhm.
that
What I'm,
doesn't deny that this person is charging at him right with an increased force because they can get like I don't know how far Odin charges up away, but he's able to strike him from I don't know, let's just say half a mile out and just starts gaining momentum.
uh,
This isn't
Whitebeard was
represented.
pretty close
Let
by,
me
like
wait, no, bro.
on the
Okay,
second
I'm sorry.
floor.
Wait,
Yeah,
Geass,
continue.
wait, could I ask a question, Mr.
Yeah, go ahead.
Judge? So, Geass, are you like trying to say that the
For
opponent that I
instance,
guess Whitebeard is going up against had like an unfair momentum advantage,
I mean, yes, you did.
and that would not directly or necessarily scale this character to Whitebeard?
Yes.
Okay.
okay. So what I was going to say was that, like, by bringing up the preferred stance part, was that they both have preferred stances, and this is simply in Odin's form of battle to engage in, like, by using this. If it amplifies his attack potency or not, it doesn't really matter as long as it's something that he naturally does. Like by then, like it's just in his combat for him to do it. It's just like in his nature for him to do that in a combat in a battle.
Yeah. Okay. So if it
Well, I
requires,
agree. Like I qualify your part. Like you're saying that that wasn't like an equal sort of clash, but what I'm saying is that it was equal as simply due to their contrasting battle forms. I
yeah, okay,
understand what you're
that's
saying.
not a deny. Okay, long story short, you just been rambling. That's not a you said the same thing like three
Yeah.
times. It's not a denial of anything I'm saying. You just keep repeating. They prefer their stance. They prefer their stance.
I
That's
know. I'm not
fine. Yeah,
denying. That's what I'm
let me
saying. I'm
finish.
not
Let me finish.
denying
Let
what
me
you're
finish.
saying.
Let me finish. Let me finish. That's fine. I understand. Warriors in battle prefer their, their personal preferences. It's great. This only scales Oden with momentum to Whitebeard, who is standing completely still. Or sorry, he's not moving from his spot. Right. We know momentum grants you more force, especially when you get to charge up from some distance away. Right.
Hmm.
So yeah, that only scales them in the sense that Oden also gains an advantage. So this wouldn't be an equal clash, right? It's simple.
Apollo, do you understand how I'm like I have a question for you. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand how I'm saying like I'm not denying that like what he's saying? Do you understand that I'm bringing up
Yeah,
like
the
the
lack
purpose
of
of
denial of what
the
he's
battle
saying is
thing?
pretty much
Like
helping
I'm
his
qualifying what
argument.
he's saying. I said that like I wasn't contending that. That's not what I was contending. I was saying that it's like within their nature to fight in that manner,
But
and that is
argument
what.
or for your position, wait, for your position to work here, you ought to contend
Mhm.
him arguing that your character has some unfair advantage from a momentum perspective. You realize this,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, and said you just agreed that you did not contend this, or you have no denial towards this point. So that
Yeah,
would not be
I have no
position.
denial towards Whitebeard like inherently having higher attack potency in this scan or
Mm-hmm.
in this portion point of time. I'm not denying that. What I was saying is that due to their contrasting styles, that's what enabled them to fight to that degree. Meaning that it's like sufficient to cover the distance between like his fighting style, his jumpy fighting style, whatever. It was sufficient then. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay,
that's
wait,
cool.
wait. Could
Can
you
we move on?
elaborate
Wait,
on
bro.
Yeah, we
this
can move
agreement?
on.
Let's just move
Like
on.
I'm not even contending what you're saying, and I don't think you're addressing what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
that's
wait a
great.
second. If you're gonna say that you're not contending what you're saying or what he's saying, are you saying that you guys are already at some form of agreement here?
I would say so because like I already
Then
agree with that
if
part.
there's some disagreement within the air, then you ought to contend his argument, at least a piece of his argument.
Yes,
But you just
I
say you're not
mean,
contending
what's your
anything.
name? Yes, or what do I call you? Ysmir,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have any further disagreements?
So I don't think this scales Odin anywhere, but okay. And then I have one more
Oh,
thing
okay.
to bring up. Uh,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So here, are you aware that Odin was trying to kill Whitebeard?
No, I'm not aware of that.
Okay. Yeah. Look in the middle left panel. They explicitly say, "You just tried to kill our captain,
Mhm.
didn't you?"
Yeah, but that's
And
Oh, are you
huh?
done? Are you done talking?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, that's attributed to their perspective because on the perspective prior, his intention was revealed to like simply clash with him or engage in combat with him, and then ask him to let him ride
Where
on
was
his
it
person.
demonstrated his intention was only to clash with them? Because, like you said, observation hockey users, which Whitebeard's crew is, can
Uh-huh.
actually see intent.
Well,
So please go
I
ahead
don't
and
know if
explain that.
I don't know if it's his crew because I only claimed that it was Whitebeard in this by that point in time.
Yeah, it's Marco's in the scene, so they obviously can use
Yeah, but this is like
observation.
a way younger Marco.
Yeah,
Like at
okay.
this point,
Are
he's
you trying to
only.
deny whether his crew can use observation hockey? Is that the
No, at this point in time, I don't think that there's anything like entailing or proving or implying that Marco has observation hockey.
okay? Do you know his crew clashes with people that have hockey?
I mean, sure. I don't know why that would entail the former because you don't need
Okay,
hockey to engage
you
in
know it's
combat.
okay. Let me just make an easier argument because I don't want to get lost. But to be in the Grand Line, it's said that you need hockey to survive, right? It's very common that you need hockey to live.
Yeah. Oh, sure. I mean,
Okay,
yeah. To
so
yeah.
they made it all up and down the Grand Line and they're actually
hmm
fairly close to even reaching Laugh Tale. So it's likely they have
hmm
hockey, right?
Yeah, but Marco isn't alone. He doesn't need to depend on his soul skill just to survive, considering he has Whitebeard very close to his prime.
Yeah, I'll
Understood.
just yeah. So it's likely that someone in the crew who's speaking, right? Because it's multiple people saying this.
It's what?
Uh,
I couldn't hear you.
it's multiple people that share this sentiment, right?
What
And so
sentence?
that he just tried to kill Whitebeard.
Yeah,
Oden did.
but I already told you how
Well,
that's
um,
attributed to their
Ysmir, whatever your
perspective.
name is, right? Are you skeptical of them having hockey as a whole, or just observational hockey?
Observation hockey solely because that's the only one that was brought up, like that has
Oh, okay.
any relevance to me.
Yeah. So again, it's just likely that they have hockey abilities because it's a major claim that you needed to traverse the Grand
I
Line.
mean, I would
So
Well,
agree
Geass,
actually because
Geass, I don't think that's in direct contention with what he's asking you for, because you said that this character, or it's likely that these characters has observation hockey. He's skeptical of them having observation hockey, not necessarily them having hockey as a whole. So
yeah,
confirm that they have
when I say
hockey
that, I
would not.
mean, let me
Mm-hmm.
be clear. When I say that, I mean both hockey abilities, right? They don't make any distinction or specify purely armament when that statement is made. Do you need the scan that says you need hockey to?
okay, I mean you could I already like told you that you could like it's okay if they need hockey because as I said there's 2 points to this, right? So the first one is that hold on, I lost my scan. I don't know. Okay. So the first point is that they're not alone. This doesn't like you do need hockey, but statement in itself, like
Yeah.
considering the context, which is Marco being with a crew and being with someone such as Whitebeard, who already possesses all three types of hockey, potentially even to their advanced states or whatever, it's just sufficient. Like, and the second point being that, like, even if you need hockey, there is no specification to which one. It's even likelier for it to be like it doesn't necessarily entail that it would be requiring observation hockey in
Okay.
itself. Like,
So
the only
yeah,
hockey
you're
that
just
you
saying
need in order to
it's
attack
likely
Logia
you're just
is
saying it's
armament.
likely armament over observation.
Sorry, you cut out. Okay, what did you
You
say?
said it's observation over likely observation instead of I mean sorry, it's likely armament instead of observation.
I said that that's probably the likeliest one, and even then, like the statement in itself.
why is it likely that
Sorry, what did you say? Why is it the likeliest?
why is it likely that
Because so you watched One Piece, right?
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So in the Grand Line, like among the entire world, the only reason towards people why people can't be considered invincible would be due to their intangibility, which is due to Logia, and it's like a major plot point for armament hockey of necessity against these people. And as we know, there are Logias in the Grand Line, like all over the front, either from the new world or from the old world. It doesn't matter. There are Logias there, and they pretty much be invincible to somebody who doesn't possess armament hockey, or at least can't like.
How do you know that statement is talking about Logia users? Because I don't understand where you're getting that context.
Wait, what statement exactly?
The one that says you need hockey to traverse the Grand Line.
Was it to traverse the Grand Line?
Yes. Give me
Well, he's saying that because it's stated that you need hockey in general to traverse the Grand Line, and that majority of people in the Grand Line, or there are several people in the Grand Line who uses Logia, or who are Logia users, right? Who are generally speaking invincible, and the counter to these type of users would be armed and hockey. Then more likely the majority of people in the Grand Line has armed and hockey, and the same is in reference to armed and hockey, considering that majority of opponents in the Grand Line are Logia users who are considered to have this
yeah.
level of invincibility.
Yeah, I can that's fine. Do you know it's consistent for armament users to also have observation?
I mean, I don't think they're like one would entail the
I
other,
don't know if
even if
there's
it's consistent.
any one example of a single character having armament alone and not observation. Could you demonstrate that? Because I believe there's high correlation between those two.
I think
You'd have trouble finding even one.
I mean, hold on. Give me a second. Let me think. I think.
Just Spurg.
So, what'd you say? Did you?
No, I was just saying Geass is a Spurg.
Oh.
Okay. So even I'm gonna be honest, even if you find one example, that means out of the hundreds of characters in One Piece, the ones that use hockey, you find one out of like a few
Okay.
hundred. Right?
So like before I even have to look for one, or like think of one. Do you think that once like let's say through the process of learning armament hockey, right? Would you say that through the process of learning armament hockey, you end up learning observation hockey? Do you think that
are they a mutually tied process? I'm not. I don't
That's
know
what
if
I'm
it's
getting
ever.
to. Yeah.
I don't know if
Would you
that's
say
ever
that?
demonstrated, but that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing there's a high correlation between, and by high, I think it's almost 100%, if not, completely 100. That every armament user we've seen also has observation. So even if you were to say there is people that are using armament, right, to traverse the Grand Line, right, to fight Logia users, it's also highly likely and highly correlated up to almost 100%. That they also have observation. So again, could you find any single example of someone without that ability?
I don't think I can off the top of my head, but I also don't think
I'll
that.
be honest. There isn't one I can even remember either. That should let you
But
know there's some
I'm
high
pretty sure
correspondence.
there's two things that I want to further here because so the first one, the second one will only be secondary. So the first one, I don't think that just because there's a high probability or it's something that's always been like shown, I don't think that it would entail the former because
That's not my
it doesn't.
argument. That's irrelevant to my argument. I'm not.
How
I'm not.
is that irrelevant to your arguments?
Yeah, let me explain it.
You're
I'm not
claiming the same
detailing
basically
some.
okay.
freedom,
Wait,
So
aren't you?
let me
listen,
try. Let me try. Wait, hold on. We can reach our own sentences. Let me finish. I'm not detailing any level. If he has trouble, explain it. But I'm not detailing some level of entailment. I'm just showing some high correspondence, as we've shown, even through like both of our memories. It's damn near 100%, right? Even if it's
Yep.
not, a direct entailment, you can still derive some high correlation between these two properties. Yeah.
Okay.
So when you say, I can't think of a single example, and I say I can't think of a single example either, it's damn near 100%, right? Because there's hundreds of users that have hockey, and that correlation exists for pretty much every one of them. So yeah, what I'm arguing would be highly likely because of this extremely high correlation.
Okay. So the thing that I'm getting to is that this is very different to the prior point about the observation thing because the argument the
Didn't you grant that they had armament?
wait.
I'm almost
Okay,
definitely
wait.
granted they had armament.
Wait. What were you gonna ask?
Yeah, Apollo, if he needs an explanation, you can go ahead.
Okay, so it basically it's pretty simple. So it's like you agreed that yeah, well he got it to agree rather that the people in the Grand Line most likely has some access to some form of hockey, right? Because you said even in your own argument that for you to survive in the Grand Line, you have to have some access to hockey. And then he explained why most likely, with even your own recollection, that most likely people who have some form of armless hockey would also have access to observation hockey, right? So based off these two agreements, it would entail his conclusion. It's like
The
he
first
implies
agreement is
you
not correct.
like I don't even need to go in like proper logic. It's like very intuitive, like it's very
No,
simple.
It's because the first part. The first part I attributed to Whitebeard's existence in the crew. Like I didn't say. I said even assuming your conclusion is true, there would still be that fault which would rise to skepticism.
Yeah, the thing is, actually, I'm not gonna. Geass, do you want to give your point?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat the last thing you said, Ysmir?
That I said. I was saying that I didn't like qualify your conclusion. I was saying that the hockey portion wouldn't necessarily apply to Marco, but instead it would apply to Whitebeard because of Whitebeard distance and Marco not traveling alone.
Okay, so
Which
that's a
like even
previous
in
point,
your own statement, which was to transverse the Grand Line, That's why I'm saying that Marco isn't transversing it alone, and the statement in itself would still apply, even if it's just the Whitebeard. So it wouldn't necessarily prove anything itself.
If he's, let me. Yeah, okay, 1 second. Let me grab this. I'm just gonna read this word real quick and the definition for it.
Definition for what?
Traverse. Mm-mm-mm.
That was a funny argument.
Yeah. For him to be traveling or traversing the Grand Line, are you saying he would be protected by Whitebeard the entire time?
That he would like go through the Grand Line with Whitebeard, not by himself.
Yeah, that's not what I asked you. Are you saying he's protected by Whitebeard this entire time?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, he's probably
Okay, no,
protected.
he fights multiple people in the Grand
And
Line.
to
That's
like
not
an
true.
extent. Hold on. Okay. What do you say?
Okay, do you need proof that he fights people in the Grand Line?
Who, Marco? No, I mean,
Yeah.
I would like. I've obviously already seen him engage in combat with the people that, like,
Okay, so
among the Roger pirates as well.
Okay, so he's not being protected by Whitebeard the entire time. He's actually traversing it through his own strength. So
But
I don't see how we're saying he traverses it with the protection of
so
someone, but knowing at the same time he
the only
incurs his own penalties, right?
example that we have in which like he's actually engaged in combat with other people were with like non-hockey users, as far as
What?
non-hockey concerned, like
Where
Raiden
did you
Stopper
get that?
Gabon.
How do you know that?
Because that's as far as we know, like with the Roger Pirates, and even then, in any
How do you
other
know the
instance,
Roger Pirates are non-hockey
hold
users?
on, hold on. They're not hockey users. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're not Logia users, and therefore it wouldn't
How
require
do you know
hockey.
that? We don't even
Because
see them fight. We just see
Rayleigh
like
doesn't
a
have
few
a devil
clips.
fruit, and it's stated Roger doesn't have a devil fruit either. And
Okay, Marco
pretty sure
isn't
we've
fighting
seen.
Rayleigh or Roger.
How do you know that? Are you attributing that to like the manga? I mean, not the manga, the anime.
Wait, I asked you a
You
question.
think the anime
I
is canon?
didn't make a claim. I just said um,
Okay.
we know that he doesn't fight. Oh, sorry. We know in this scene he doesn't fight Roger or Rayleigh, right? And two, are you really trying to say he scales to Roger and Rayleigh?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying.
Okay, so we don't know who he
You can
fought.
fight somebody, but
This
it doesn't
general,
necessarily mean that you're comparable.
let
Or
me finish. Let me finish. This general statement still applies because he's traversing the Grand Line, fighting people. And because of this, it's likely that he ran into, the general statement we kind of agreed to. So,
did you post the definition for transverse?
huh?
Did you post the definition for transverse?
Traverse. It just means to
is just
travel.
travel.
Oh yeah. Okay. So, you think that so? I'm gonna say this one more time to clarify. I'm not saying that I'm not implying that Marco was engaging in combat with anybody else. So as far as we know, Marco has engaged in combat with people who aren't Logia users, or at least it wouldn't necessitate him to be to use armament hockey or
Yeah, but
observation hockey.
you've already stated that a lot of the people in the Grand Line are Logia users, and to do this thing, he would need hockey. So I don't get how if you
Yeah,
already
so
let me finish.
that's what I was gonna get to. That's
Yeah,
what I
let me
was gonna
finish.
get to.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh my
If you already
gosh.
put that argument forward, then it would follow that this is some likely conclusion, right? As you
But
argued earlier, so
it's
the correlation still
that's only part
follows.
of what I'm going to say. Like you're not letting me get to what
Okay.
I'm actually going to do. So
Okay.
the second part was that Whitebeard. There's nobody in the Grand Line who poses a threat to that necessitates a Whitebeard having depend on the others in combat besides the Roger Pirates.
Okay. How do you think Marco became a second commander if he didn't fight anyone?
Wasn't he first commander?
Oh yeah,
No,
you're right. You're
he's
right. He
second
was first
commander.
commander.
Yeah.
How do you think he
Or no, he
became
was first commander.
the top commander in a pirate crew without fighting anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how you gain
Eventually,
first command? Do you know how you
I think
gain
he
commander
eventually did
status?
begin to grow.
Huh?
I think he eventually did begin to grow, and I know, I never claimed otherwise that present Marco has either observation or armament, especially when it's stated in his favorite card. But I'm claiming that young Marco, there's no reason for him to
He
be at
was
that
a
level.
first. Wasn't he first commander then?
Huh?
Was he first
No,
commander then?
no, he was an apprentice. Actually, he was I think he might have been the ship's navigator as well.
I don't wait. I gotta double check. I don't.
The first commander, I don't think there was a first commander back then, because you remember when Whitebeard began like
Wait,
telling
let me
Oden
just
and he
clarify
was gonna
something.
execute
Let me
it?
just ask somebody. We can just skip all that. Yeah, King Case or somebody. Was Marco first commander in the flashbacks when Prime, Whitebeard, and Roger were still there?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm almost definite he was still a commander. But okay. So wait, does
When,
anybody have the
at
scan
what
for
point in
that?
time?
Huh?
Yes, at what point in time?
In the flashbacks. Wait, King Case, do you have a
Like with the
scan for that?
Oden flashback?
Hey,
No, I don't have a
sorry to
scan
pop
for it.
in. Did I join the right Discord call? Is this a feminist Discord call?
Bro, shut up.
Okay.
And yeah. Yeah. Does anybody have that scan? Like where they show it?
You asked King Case as well. Because that wasn't King Case who answered.
Okay. Too many trolls in here. Yo, King Case, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but I don't have the scan of it. I don't have the scan. I don't even remember that happening. Of him being said as like first commander.
The first thing that he
Okay.
said was that he doesn't know as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you said you don't know if he was first commander?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Just be upfront. Was it stated anywhere?
Who me? I don't know.
Who are you asking?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll be. Okay.
Like I remember, like from his younger self, he was like a navigator, and he drew like maps of the world and stuff. But I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know if he was
verbatim
like
of what I said. Yeah.
Let me just get the scan where they adventured and fought. Like this is so dumb. Like,
Bro, why are you guys
I
even
low key, I
arguing
low
this
I
key
mean,
think
I
point?
think
I
it's
low key
even
think
dumber
this
to
dude.
just like assume like an argument
Bro,
of
why are you guys
ignorance.
arguing this
Like,
point? Why
all
are you
of this
guys
stuff.
arguing this
Yeah, wait,
point?
hold on. Let me just finish this. I low key think this dude is ranting, but we'll just do it.
What the
Whoever
fuck?
got the Andrew Tate shit, stop streaming that shit on my fucking bang, you bitch.
What does that scan prove? What was the purpose of that scan?
They go through island, like island by island, and they're consistently fighting. So they go through a
Okay.
dozen plus islands, and there's a consistent fight on almost
I don't
every
see.
island.
I don't know why that they're fighting Logia users or anything.
Yeah, but okay, well, hello. We've already you stated generally that they're likely to run into Logia users. That was your argument, and so
Yeah,
if they're
yeah, they can run into Logia users.
let me finish. If they're likely to run into Logia users, we know that they fight on damn near every island they go into. They go through a dozen plus islands. That means that they're likely to have fought a Logia user per your argument. So
And what
yeah.
did I say about that? Because I also addressed them. Because that's already refusing the condition that I established was like there's being no necessity for them to engage in combat with those people, considering Whitebeard could just destroy all of them by himself.
Wait, hello. I'm showing the scan. They're fighting. Like all of them are. It's a crew
Yeah,
fighting,
they're
not
fighting, but that
Whitebeard.
doesn't. You can't just say because they fought people that they engaged in combat with Logia users. That's like you
You're
need
not.
to.
Oh,
You need
you're
to
not
provide
following the.
evidence.
You're not following the argument. You gave the argument that because they're traversing the Grand Line, there's a likelihood they're going to run
That
into Logia users, right? So if
yes.
they
They
go
can
through.
run into Logia
Wait,
users.
bro,
Yeah.
you have to let me finish. I let you finish. Um, if they're going through over a dozen islands, they're fighting at almost what seems to be every one. Then they're likely to run into these Logia users. Therefore, Marco likely to have hockey. Therefore, high correlation to observation hockey. Right. So it follows very very concretely. Yeah.
No, because
Okay, we can move on then.
I already
It's okay.
said that
Can I
there's a
just like
condition
explain the
that's
point for
followed.
you? Like I think I
Warlord.
gave like the most simple syllogism I can. So if you can't get that, we can go ahead.
Like, okay, so Ysmir, you've
It's just like
already
a
like I'm just explaining the point for you so that you can respond to defeat his arguments, right?
okay, okay.
So you've already agreed per your own words that the moment you enter the Grand Line and you traverse the Grand Line, it's most
Mhm.
likely for you to encounter Logia users in combat. Now he used your own agreement to establish his conclusion by
Did I say
simply
most
saying,
likely?
Yes, you said
yes,
it's
this
likely.
is
Right?
likely. Yeah. So
But
yeah, he's arguing that it's likely for Marco to have hockey because you said it is likely,
I
which means that
think
it's more like.
okay, so I understand what's happening now.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So okay, so what I'm saying, I'm not saying that it's like I don't think I said most likely, but I did say that there's like a probability of it.
Bro, you
Because
said it was
considering
likely, really.
I don't recall saying most likely.
You
If
didn't
anybody
say
could pull a
most likely,
recording from
but
them.
okay, I'm just gonna ask you this: what exactly
Because
do
if
you
there's a
mean when you say
likeliness, that
likely?
doesn't necessarily mean that it's over 50%, you know? Like that wouldn't necessarily
Bro,
Well,
entail that.
that's not
well,
what that means, bro.
wait. So, if we want to be like this semantical, we can like actually have a debate on this, and you would not win.
No,
But I
no,
mean, I'm
no, no,
asking
no, no,
you
no, no, no. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked.
this isn't my
Likely means
first
more
language.
likely to occur than any other event, right? So is that what you mean by likely? Hello?
By likely, I mean like
More
it can
likely
happen.
to occur than any
I
other
wouldn't
event.
say that it's the not. I wouldn't say that it's like the most likely thing that could
What
happen.
is that's not
And
what I
I
asked
think
you.
that
What
it
does
is
likely
likely
mean
in
then?
itself.
What do you mean by likely?
More probable than some other instances.
Yes, you just agreed with it.
Bro, what?
What?
He's retarded. Like what the fuck?
You just okay?
Yeah,
So
that
you would just agree that
doesn't
likely would
mean
entail
that it's
the
worth
highest
every
amount
other
of
instance.
probability. Listen, wait, pause. When people use the word likely, right, we're usually investigating the probability of different possible worlds, right? So you have two possible worlds: a possible world in which they don't actually encounter Logi users, and another possible which is that they actually do, right? You saying it's likely that they do is you agreeing that it's more likely in comparison to the contrary
You go
possible
to
world.
sleep.
Could you repeat that last part? It's because it's kind of hard to understand
Bro,
it.
is he like, bro? Can we please not waste time on this? Like, do you
Wait,
know what
What? What
yeah,
did
I'm
you
likely
gonna
say?
repeat
means,
the
bro?
last part. I'm gonna repeat the last part. Okay, so when we investigate probability, right, so when we say something is likely,
Uh-huh.
we're drawing a comparison between a particular possibility and another possibility, sorry. So in the situation where you're saying it is likely that this character or these set of characters encounter local users, right? You're
Mm-hmm.
saying that in comparison to the other possibility, which is that they do not encounter Logi users, this thing is likely, which is you implying, based off how language structures
We
work,
have time. That's
that this thing is more likely than the counter
good
possibility.
time.
Because if he did not agree on this, he'd have said that both of these things are likely, but he specifically mentioned that this possibility of them encountering Logi users is likely. Please stop trying to be your hat. It's not gonna work.
Bro, it's simple. Like either you
Who's
say
trying to rat to
no, no,
begin
no,
with?
no,
Like
no, no, no.
neither of you like
No,
are
no, no, no.
understanding
Shut
what
your
I'm
shit up. No, no, no.
saying.
I don't give a fuck.
Like
You
you're
trying to
not
rat?
understanding
No,
what I'm saying at
no, you
all.
trying to rat? Not like
Like
I'm saying.
these like presuppositions I don't understand where they're
Yeah, yeah.
coming
You trying to
from.
rat? Now
Like
let
okay,
me
so I
explain.
already
Let me
specified.
explain to you a little bit.
Shut up. Look. I already specified. I already specified. Just because like what I personally meant as well, and you can even pull up definitions if you want to like appeal to definitions. Like what I meant by this
You
that it
already
is
agreed that
probable.
likely
It is
entails more
probable.
probability as well.
Wait.
You already
Listen,
defined it.
listen.
Why are you trying to
It is
redefine the
probable,
word?
more probable. No, but this is. It also could depends on
It
context.
seems
Like
as
this
if
is
you're willing to commit like a hedge and fallacy right here. Like you're willing to
how
drop your
what
proprietary
was.
definition because you realize your own definition
Hold.
debunkes your point.
Like,
No, because like, what you're implying that it doesn't like. There's no
I've already
necessity
explained to you
of.
based off how language works that one, even outside of your definition, you'd have to
Wait,
be
that's what I'm
speaking from a
saying.
more like
I'm literally going by
one
definition.
second. 1 second. I already explained to you that outside of your definition, it would be more likely that this is what you meant when you said this. And even your own definition espouses the point or the perspectives we're pushing here. So,
no,
what's the
Apollo.
point?
That doesn't. I'll be honest. That doesn't
No,
even matter because
there are other
what's your name?
definitions.
Ysmir. This doesn't even matter because think about it.
It could be just
Either
like
you're
might
saying,
happen.
wait, Ysmir.
Might happen. It
Either
might
you're
happen.
saying your
It
either you're
might
saying
happen
your
among
argument.
higher than other instances,
Bro,
Wait,
but that
wait, so
doesn't
you got wait,
necessarily mean that it will
Geass, just
happen all instances.
allow him to speak. Allow him to speak. Allow him to
Oh
speak.
my
Go ahead,
god.
Ismail.
As I
Go
said.
ahead.
So just because I'm saying that it's likely, I already specified, and like even context wise, and like by the only definition that we can go off, that it is probable over what exactly? Probable over other certain instances, not
What's the
every
most
single
Yes,
instance.
probable?
the other
And
instance. Wait,
it's
wait, wait,
even
wait, wait.
okay.
Thank you for that. Wait, Geass, hold. The other instances would be anything denying them encountering Logi users, which would be a counter possible world. So you're agreeing that in comparison to these other instances, meaning possible instances or hypotheticals which deny them encountering Logi users, this thing is more probable, which is what Geass is affirming, or is
Yeah.
basing his arguments on.
Wait, here's what
More probable.
Ysmir, here's
It's
what
more
has to
probable.
happen. No, no,
So
either
let
you,
me put this like in
bro. No,
like
no, no, no. I let
in
you talk. You're gonna let
perspective.
me talk, bitch.
Wait,
So,
that is. Wait,
no, no, no. This
It's
will be
because
quick.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm
Listen,
saying.
wait, Ysmir. It'll be this. It's either
No, I'm talking to
you.
Apollo though. I'm talking to
Yeah,
Apollo.
I'm trying to respond. It doesn't matter. Like I'm saying,
Hold, let me talk
either.
to Apollo real quick.
Yeah. Let me finish what I'm saying. It's either.
No, I'm talking to
Uh,
Apollo.
okay.
So like
Okay. Hold on.
Apollo.
Mute.
So what
Mute.
I'm saying
Yes.
is that
Mute.
there's like
wait,
Mute.
wait.
Mute.
Wait, don't mute
No,
him. Don't
I'm
mute him.
going to
Don't mute him.
speak. I'm trying to finish. So
Okay.
here's what I'm saying. It's either you say your argument is the likeliest, or you say something else is equally as likely, right? So either you'll do that, and I'll take an agnostic stance, and you'll lose,
no,
or you take
that's a
this
false
argument
dilemma.
and you
That's
lose.
not true at all.
Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't need
Wait.
to be equally
Before
as
you
likely.
respond to him, what were you gonna say to me, buddy?
I was gonna say
By the
that.
way,
So
you realize this
for example,
situation is a dichotomy, right? Like
huh?
it's either they encounter Logi users or they do not. It's like the law of excluded middle, the third law of logic. So either the
Yeah.
proposition or negation is true in this situation. You agree that it's likely in comparison to
I'm,
its negation that this thing is true. So out of all the
I'm talking
possible
about like
worlds are
specific
regarding this
probability
circumstance, this thing is true.
because there
Because
are
there
in
are only
this.
two possible worlds here.
I can't wait. Can you repeat that?
Okay, so you
No.
said that it
Just
is
the last
like
part. Just the last part.
yeah, I'm just gonna reiterate the entire thing so that you can understand
Okay.
from scratch. So you said that it's likely that they encounter Logi users because they traverse the Grand Line, right? And you said that when you said it's likely, you're comparing this thing to other instances. Now, once again, the only other instance we can derive based off these state of affairs is that this thing or they did not encounter Logi users. It's a dichotomy, right? So it's either they encounter Logi users or they do not. It's the law of excluded middle. It's a necessary dichotomy. Now, if you agree
Oh
that it
yeah.
is
No, I don't have any problem with
I'm
that.
almost finished. I'm almost finished. If you agree it is more likely or it is likely that they encounter Logi users, that's you denying that it is probable for the contrary, which is that they do not encounter Logi users. So out of these two possible worlds, which are the only possible worlds which exist, this thing is more likely. So it is still most likely, or I guess under your definition.
I mean, even then, if we're just assuming whether it's either Logia or not Logia, we could also just bring up like which have
Well,
Logia like
wait. I'm
already.
sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. This is not responding to the points on the table, right? You're saying that when you said it's more likely, you're not necessarily saying it's most likely, which is implying that you think that there's some possible situation, whereas you believe that there's another possibility which is more likely than the one that you
Yes.
affirmed regarding the
So
person
yeah,
or these
it's
persons
because
encountering Logi users.
the thing is that there's very differentiating axioms and like interpretations of the story as well as like knowledge barriers or whatnot. So
Wait, I think that's
like this,
I think
it
this is like a
takes
heavy word
time to get
misuse
to what
here.
I'm saying.
Go ahead.
What?
No, go ahead.
But can we finish the debate? Like, man, this
Yeah,
nigga
yeah.
trying to
Just
rap.
No,
I'm
it's
Let me
just
just
finish what I'm
well,
I
it's
saying.
don't
all
know. I
broad.
don't know what.
Listen.
No, I
This
don't
is
know what he
entirely
does.
irrelevant. The major point is that Gios is trying to argue that per your own agreement, which is that it is more likely than not that they encounter Logi users, right? The principle of charity applies here, right? Don't need to go into fucking most likely semantics.
Uh,
Since you agree
no,
that
I
it's
don't
more
think
likely
so.
than wait,
Cause
what?
like,
Bro, this is retarded. Like, okay, how
dude,
did he
it's
make
just
that
look.
Can
argument?
I just
I
give you
already
like a
brought up
draft of
that
Gios's
these are like
argument and then you
special
give me a response,
parameters, no?
please?
There
Yeah,
Could I
could
how
give
did
you
he
be
a
make his
draft of
special
Gios's
argument
argument?
in
parameters. There's
verbity
no
that
ones,
isn't the
no
most?
ones with like
What?
Logia like, like for example, like Marcos or etc. It's not. It's
Okay,
not just
could I like give a
either
drawing of
Logia.
Gios's
Wait, can you hear
argument
me?
and then give
Because
me
I
a
just like
response?
lost
Yeah,
connection a little.
how did he make his claim if isn't either likely or definitive? It has to be
What
one of
claim?
the two. The one where you said they'll run into Logia users.
That's why you need armament hockey.
Because that's like the likeliest one. I don't. I like. It wouldn't really make
Oh
sense
Okay,
my
for
so you
them.
god.
agree it's the most
Oh
likely.
my god. Oh my god.
What?
You agree it's most likely. Cool. You just said it's the likeliest one. So cool. Thank you.
No. Oh, I understand. No. I understand like the misinterpretation. I'm saying that it's likeliest that they'll need armament hockey to fight Logia users rather than
Okay.
observation hockey. That
Okay,
was
good.
that.
Because
Now, can I tell the rest of Geass's argument? Now, after you agreed on this, and he also agreed on this, that it is likeliest for them to have armament hockey based off this prior, I guess, establishment. He then established as to why armament hockey users shares an almost necessary, if not I guess, an almost necessary correspondence with people
Uh-huh.
who has observation
Yeah.
hockey. So he's using like an inductive standard to generate a
Can I make a
solution
comment?
that which establishes his conclusion being true.
Can I make a comment real
Sure.
quick? Like to you, Apollo. You're
Yeah.
Apollo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I said towards this is like a different route. That was like prior, and then we moved on to this,
Yeah,
onto like the
obviously it's a
semantic part.
different route. I'm explaining the
But
different components of his
So like
argument
what I
which
was
leads to his
saying,
conclusion, of course.
what I said to address that was that what was it again? The
I don't. Okay, so the thing is that I don't think even if you did address it, I don't think the addressal had any weight to
what was it that
actually
you
bear
said?
any
What was it that
impact
you
towards
said?
his argument. Because wait. Because the thing is that I think the thing that you're evading here, or not even evading, but you're ignoring, maybe purposefully or unintentionally, is that your own agreements actually entails his conclusion. But I don't think you understand that, and I'm not going to argue that for him. But I'm simply just laying out this argument on the table and explain to you why or what this argument really is and how exactly you're going to counter it, right? But I don't think you're even grasping onto his argument.
No. I
So,
just wanted to know like what you said back then, so that I could like because I just forgot. Could you like repeat what you said?
why not just generate a response in response to this argument? Response to
I
this argument.
can't because I forgot what you said. Like I forgot the point that you brought up.
Well,
Like I
I'm
don't
not
know
talking. Well,
what you
I just gave you a base recollection of the points, right? You guys both agree that most likely these people that you guys are giving an analysis on has armament hockey.
Mhm.
Then you guys also agreed, based off you guys recollections, that everyone or almost everyone who has armament hockey also has some access to observation hockey. Now,
I
since you
didn't
guys
agree on
agree
that.
that. Mm-hmm.
I didn't agree on that.
You
Yeah,
did
wait,
actually,
he
because when he asked you
I
for a
didn't.
recollection
oh
or
wait, he
any
lucky
instance,
did, yeah.
That's not what I said though.
wait, pause, wait. When he asked you for any instance or recollection of anyone who has
Uh-huh.
armament hockey who does not have observation hockey, you said, you know what, Gills, I
Yeah.
actually can't remember that. So you did actually agree
I
that
brought up.
there is no
Hold
actual
on.
recollection
I
about
brought
this
up
point.
two addresses. I addressed it in two ways. I addressed it in two separate
Sure.
ways. One was that they're not like. So he accepted that armament hockey training doesn't necessarily lead to observation like gaining observation, right? So there would be it would be fallacious, which is like specifically an argument from ignorance
Well,
to
that's
assume that one
presupposing.
leads to
Well,
another.
again, that would be invoking like this precept, which is that he's argued that his conclusion is necessarily true. But he literally said that even if it
Mhm.
doesn't apply in all cases, at least in majority of instances where we see someone with armament hockey, they also have
You
access to
you
observation hockey.
realize
So he was using an inductive
realize
standard.
like he's presupposing his conclusion like this is so he's presupposing that they're like that one leads to the other
No.
Yes,
for
it
his
leads to the
conclusion to
other
be
in a
true. That's the
probabilistic
thing.
manner, not in a necessary manner. That's his argument.
It
His
neither is
inductive argument
necessary.
is an inductive one.
Why would it be necessary to begin with? Like that's one of the
Again,
parts that
he's
I was
oh my
but
god.
that's
So
not
listen.
substantiated.
You're shadow boxing, right? So his argument is this, right? He's not saying it is necessarily true. He's saying that based off this inductive basis, based off this consistent trend of armament hockey users having
Uh-huh.
observation hockey users, then most likely these characters has observation hockey users. He's affirming a contingently true proposition, not a proposition of necessity here. So you're shadow boxing. You're not. What you should be
The
attacking
thing
here.
is
Wait. I'm gonna
this is
listen. As a judge, I'm
okay,
gonna help you
okay.
out. I'm gonna give you an
It's
advice,
'cause,
right?
no. It's because this is like you're
Wait. Could I
going on
say
to
one
like
more? Could I say
different parts
one
of
more
his
thing before you
argument,
respond? Just one more thing. Just
and I
one
can't
more thing.
clarify like what I'm
Just
saying.
one more thing. Just one more thing. Right. I'm just gonna give you advice here. As a
I
judge,
remember what was said prior.
the advice I'm gonna give you, you should not be attacking
whether it is necessary or not, but what you should be attacking is whether it is most likely for them to have observation hockey than whether
No,
it is
it's
not
because
most likely.
He
see
already
that's
lost
that's what
that.
you
I'm not
already
gonna lie.
said. That's why it would eventually lead to preponderance of evidence. And that like if I said that
You
like
already
if I
got
even
it. What
argued this
You already agreed
probability,
to the preponderance of evidence standard, so that's what I'm
the fuck?
saying.
I
I
even went
no,
in
I
deep.
know,
You
I
already
know. I'm
got
not.
it.
Wait. So if you know that you agree to this preponderance of evidence standard, which establishes
No,
the
his.
preponderance of likelihood within his conclusion, which is what his
I'm
conclusion is
saying.
basically affirming, then you agree with his conclusion.
I'm saying that this is very
Nigga's
very
trash.
different to like the previous example, which where I like had won that point itself simply because of likeliness. That
Wait,
this one
could you
is
give like
different
some
from that one.
specification here? Like, I think you're like
I'm
you're
saying it
guessing
because
points
like
is very vague.
my justification towards that was because hockey doesn't work that way. Like one argument hockey doesn't lead to another, and just because both are
Well, he's not
correlating.
saying. Wait, okay.
No,
He's not saying
I
that
know, I
Armin's
know. That's why I'm saying that's why it's different. That's why it's very different.
wait. He's not saying that Armin's hockey leads to observation hockey.
I know. I
I
already
don't know if
brought
he
up an
agrees or
example.
disagrees on this, but whatever. He's saying that based off this consistent trend of Armin's hockey users having observation hockey, then most likely if we have an Armin's hockey user here, this character has observation hockey. This is inductive reasoning, right? A consistent trend establishes the probability of the conclusion he's trying to arrive at here. You understand?
Yes, I understand that but this is also different. Like it is contextually different to any general case where preponderance of evidence would come to like matter, because that's when I
Wait,
claim that it's an
you
argument from
think induction is based off context?
uh
It's not. The only principle of induction is
this is
wait,
like
listen. Let me
this is
just give you like a layout here. And this is not me arguing for Geass
very
or anybody. I'm just like showing you something. So you're aware of like the uniformity principle, right? It's just how scientists derive laws of laws of science or nomology. Right. So, for example,
what
scientists,
did
I
you
guess,
ask me?
assume. Wait. I'm just gonna give you a layout. It's gonna be very basic,
I
right?
forgot
So,
what you
scientists
asked me.
assumes.
I don't even know.
Wait. Stop interrupting. I'm gonna
I don't
finish. Right.
even.
It's gonna be very
This
short.
isn't even
So
necessary.
scientists, wait. Scientists assume or guess, yeah, they accept that the law of gravity would continuously apply to nature in the future, right? Based off consistent observations. Now look at it this way. Do you think every single day has the same, I guess, instances or situations or state of affairs? Of course not. Every day has different events, right? But despite the differentiation in events and supposed context, based off the consistent trend, scientists still assume the law of gravity will continuously apply. Induction is not based on context.
Okay, so what was the original question that you asked me about if I think of what?
I was not asking a question. I
You
was
wanna
just
wait?
clarifying for you to make you
Okay.
understand
No,
whether you
you
can
asked me a
to make you
question. You
understand
asked me a
Geass's
question
argument
if I
better, so
think
it can
so and
actually
so.
attack the argument.
I don't want you to wait all night.
But you like you literally asked. I didn't even say yes or no.
I never asked you a question.
You asked me if I think so, and I didn't even say yes or no.
Think so and so is in what? What question did
And
I ask?
it was a
That's
question
what
for
I'm
you.
asking. I don't know what you asked me. Like,
You
what like
asked whether
But
yes
you're
induction
to
is
that
assuming
part.
that I
based on
asked you a question,
Hold
which
on,
is
hold on.
automatically
What
if I
guess?
asked you a question.
So I
No.
think
It
yes
was
is.
whether induction is based on context, but he didn't answer. Like he just said,
That was a rhetorical question anyway, so
yeah.
whatever.
Why would I?
I just
It's just
explained
like
why
super
it's
unnecessary.
not based on context and
It's like true
like
bad judgment. Like why is the judge doing this right now?
listen, this
Like
is
I
not
didn't even
even
say
relevant.
about
Listen, this is not even relevant. Wait. The entirety of this is not relevant. I'm just simply explaining to you what Geass's argument is. Could he attack the argument?
Yeah, let's move on. Is there something else you gonna go? All right, okay. No, you're good. You're good. Did you
Okay,
answer?
so you want to move on? I mean, like this point is still under contention, but I guess we can move on if like
Wait,
the
before
remains.
you
This
move
nigga
on to the
retarded. God,
before you
this
move
nigga
on from the
retarded.
point. Wait. Before you move on from the point, because I don't want to make it seem as if I'm arguing for Geass or anything. Ysmir, is your argument that induction? Oh my god, I kind of like give an argument for that. Is your argument that
What?
induction would not apply because armament hockey does not lead to, I guess, observation hockey?
No. That was a question that I asked Geass, and he said no, and I literally repeated it like 3 times. I understand that you're saying no to that, and That's why I'm
Wait,
saying that
so
I'm not
what
seeing
exactly is your counter argument to this inductive standard he's presenting?
that hockey in itself is like contextually
Partners are
different to
fighting, you
any
know
like
that I'm getting
general
it. Pull up my
and
trap and
any
you know it's
general
not rating. And
portion
they
where
was like,
like
man, what the hell
who's
are you
talking.
sitting and getting and fitting and spitting and hitting? And that's how it go when you banging your set. Ripping on grain while I'm grabbing my text. Pull up my strap and I aim at your
Is
neck.
this
And I'm
real?
really down to go have it like this.
No. Yeah, this is the best server in the com.
Yeah, so when you're okay, so you're using like contextual differentiation to like defeat his argument.
I think there's a difference between. Can you hear
You're
me?
saying that hockey is contextually different, so that's a defeater to his argument.
Yeah,
Okay, so Geass,
not
what's your
under
response to
the
that?
not because of it, not because of what you're thinking. That is like because of argument. I mean, armament hockey not leading to observation. That's what I. That was a
And
prior
then
question that I asked. Yes,
why
and
is
then he said
how is that
no.
a
And
defeat?
I'm
How's that a
saying
defeater
that's
if
not what I asked.
how's that a
But you keep
defeater
on
if
saying that that's what I
observation?
asked. That's like a
Bro, shut
contention.
up.
So,
Stop meta
you
debating.
shut up, retard. I'm trying to fucking talk to Apollo. This is why this shit's leading for so long.
No, he's
Don't let
trying to
me
explain
fucking. You
basic
don't
concepts. You just
understand.
don't understand them. Not like
Wait,
I'm saying.
would like one person speak at a time?
Yeah,
So
like I'm
I'm
saying.
just trying to like I'm just trying to understand Ysmir's counter argument. So just lay it out, please.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that what part did you already understand? How like I
I
claimed that
understand every
hockey is
single thing in this
contextually different,
debate.
right?
I just needed to repeat your
I
counter
don't think
argument. So
so
what
because like
exactly
you've
is
already
it?
made like three misinterpretations, which like we could even go
No, I
back
don't
to the
misinterpret.
story
I
where
He's
you
don't
already
meta
said that.
misinterpret
debating.
stuff,
He's
bro.
meta
I'm
debating.
sorry. That's out
Oh
of
my gosh,
character.
dude. Okay, so what I'm
Yeah,
saying is that
I've not
armament.
misinterpreted anything
Oh my
you have
god.
said. If anything, you misworded what you actually meant, and that
Why is
concept
a
cannot be
judge arguing
misinterpreted.
with me over something that has very little to do with the debate in itself or
Because
with
you're
judgment?
misrepresenting and trying to invalidate the judge.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not even that this point. What I said about the judge has nothing to do with the debate in itself.
Did you
You
not
said
just try
that.
to invalidate the judge?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. You
what
literally
the
just told
judge,
Geass to
what
shut
like
the
judge
fuck
is
up and you should
judgment
talk to me
like
instead.
outside of it. I don't care about whatever.
Well,
Who
whether you
even?
care or not
Huh?
isn't what's
I didn't
being
even say.
established. It's whether you tried to do this thing. So it's not relevant.
Bro, like, okay, so what's your point, bro? What's your fucking argument?
Okay, so as I was saying, that armament like the existence of armament hockey and observation hockey do not coincide with one another, and that they're not mutually inclusive, and
That's
therefore
literally the
Okay.
same as what I
claim
said.
that it
You said
is,
that was
to
a
claim that it is, to claim that it is an argument from ignorance because it
That
assumes
argument.
that one just
Okay.
simply because one is found present in because you can see because like armament hockey users have observation hockey
That argument
Okay,
was
that
so
never
Geass,
it
what's
made.
your
I don't
means
know
response
that
to
what
it's
this?
a
you're trying to.
concrete
I don't know
point
what you're trying to defeat.
that this is weapons.
That argument was
So,
never
I'm
so,
made.
saying
so
that that
Geass,
makes
what's
no
your response
sense.
to that argument?
That argument was never made. I never claimed they were mutually
I did
inclusive.
make that argument too. I literally fucking
No, he's not
claimed
saying that you didn't make the argument. He's saying that he didn't make the argument. Listen.
what argument?
Yeah,
Which
that they're
one?
mutually inclusive. So you denying their mutual inclusivity isn't a denial of anything I
Are you
said.
saying?
I
Did you
don't know.
say?
I don't know who you're.
You didn't
I don't
say.
know who you're
Hold on, hold
debating
on.
with.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you so I can clarify. You didn't say that they were that like because the user has both of them that it's the most likely thing. Is that not what you're saying?
No, what? No.
What are you saying then? What the fuck?
Oh my god. There's a high. Oh my god. There's a high correspondence between finding one thing and the other. For example, if we
Uh huh.
find used syringes, there's a high likely, and I don't know, let's say we're in Seattle and there's a high likelihood there's a crackhead that left the syringe. That means
Okay.
when we see a syringe, we're likely to find a crackhead nearby, right? It doesn't mean that because there's a crackhead or because there's a syringe there must be a crackhead. It just means this thing likely leads to some other event occurring, right? So we give our body of knowledge, right, where we say there are so many examples. I think it's over 100 of Logia users and armament hockey users. There was not a single example we could even find where they didn't also have observation, right? So out of this likelihood, right, this high correspondence, that means it's very likely, close to 100%, if not 100%, that this thing occurs. Therefore, it's likely when you find one, you find the other. It's called correlation.
Okay. What is that based on? What is the notion of the other based on?
What is correlation based on?
No. What is the notion of the because we didn't find so and so, this is the likeliest thing.
No, it's not because we didn't do anything. It's because we did do something that a secondary event is also likely to occur, right?
Yeah, we didn't find them. That's what we didn't do. We couldn't find one.
No. We did.
We found one?
Oh, sorry. You're saying, do you not know that something not occurring is the same as saying its negation did occur?
No, I'm not.
right?
I'm not contending it. I'm not contending it.
I
That's
know.
what I
It's
said
just saying,
primarily.
if you
And
find
you
an
were disagreeing
example
with
where this thing doesn't occur, means that it occurs every single time we try to find it, right?
Repeat that. Sorry, you cut out.
It's a double negative. It's just saying this thing did not occur, so it did occur.
No, that's not what I'm
Are you
saying.
retarded?
I was literally
He's
agreeing with
retarded.
you. I was just saying that just
no, bro.
find one.
No,
I was
let's move
asking
on. He's
because
retarded.
I thought you were saying that we did find one. That's why I said no, we didn't find one. And I was asking, did you actually find one?
I know. It just depends on what you mean when you try to affirm something, right? But we know we didn't find a single case. Okay, long story short, so it does
Yeah,
affirm this thing to be
that's
true
it.
because we found 0 cases of it not occurring. Okay.
Yeah, but there's a difference between armament hockey and observation hockey. Just that
That is
being a
not relevant
difference,
at
and
all.
and
That is
Oh
not
my
relevant at all.
god.
them having different
No.
processes of like
This isn't a misunderstanding. He's
it
genuinely
just
retarded.
doesn't make
He just
sense.
doesn't understand the point.
You can't just claim that this probability or whatever, especially when they have to fucking look for it differently.
This nigga's dumb as shit. That's all this is, bro. I'm not gonna keep repeating myself. This
Dude,
nigga's
this shit's
stupid.
fucking retarded. Oh my gosh. Okay, look.
My nigga.
Let's just move on
The
because I
point
don't
is
think.
like very
Let's just move on. Let's just move on
Yeah,
because this
okay.
is gonna like. I thought we were almost done, and then we on,
We've been
and
explaining the
it's
same
much.
thing for like 20 minutes, bro. Like you just don't get it.
No, because notice like we even look through the recording eventually that you're not like this isn't addressing what I'm saying. Like I didn't even get to
Yeah,
the
whatever.
part, and
Yeah,
this is like this is only being
whatever.
prolonged by like.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, whatever. We can move on.
Like you spent 5 minutes on me like agreeing with you.
Okay, so you're dumb. But okay, we're done. Let's move on. So yeah, this feat doesn't scale. Do you want to finish your scaling?
Yeah, sure. We're just gonna have to like
is the rest of your
look
scaling
up the judgment
predicated
or
on this
whatever.
point?
No,
So why did you bring why did you bring that up?
just to set like a basis of
Is
like
it
consistency.
Oh,
Wait,
okay. So you're
it's
saying
a
there are other
base.
feats that
Yeah,
scale this dude to Whitebeard or something?
yeah. This is just like the first part.
Okay, go ahead, keep going.
Okay, so what I was gonna say was that and you already accepted that like Prime Roger and like Prime Whitebeard are greater than Big Mom, right?
No. You said Prime Roger the first time.
No, I said Prime Whitebeard too. You can
Oh,
look back
sorry.
to
Yeah,
the.
wait, hold on. If you said they're greater than Oden, is that correct?
No, I said Big Mom.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. So the importance of bringing up that prior scan was establishing that Oden had engaged in combat with a Whitebeard closer to his prime than the
Is
one Roger
this
did.
next thing predicated on your last scan?
Yeah.
Okay, I grant the rest of your scaling if it's predicated on that. So we can just the rest of your scaling is good. So let's just finish.
Okay. So this eventually, like I'm sure you already know that that Odin set sail with Whitebeard, right? And then with Roger.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wait,
are you also aware?
I'm granting the rest of your scaling if it's predicated on that first part. So can we be done?
What do you mean by predicated?
It's
Like dependent on it?
upon. Yeah, built upon.
Oh, no, it's not. It's not like that. No.
Okay, that's what I just asked you.
Wait, why? How about you just type out your skill and
This scan that I just posted, it is built upon the prior one, but what I'm bringing up right now isn't.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean?
Wait, could you just like type out your
type
scaling?
out your scaling. I'll just
Okay. So you're aware of Odin
type
being
it
stated.
out.
You've been
This
what?
nigga.
Type
It out, meaning go in
type.
scans and just type out your entirety of the scaling.
Up to this point, or like the entirety of it?
All of it. Just type it out.
This nigga.
Whoa, retard! This isn't even like this shouldn't even be done yet. Like I should at least present all the evidence first.
Type it. Just type it. Just type it. Just type it.
I disagree.
Yeah, just let me know when you type that out. Will never be the same.
I typed it.
Oh my
Mid
god.
piece. Are y'all debating mid piece?
We need a hierarchy.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
What'd you say?
Why can random niggas just like fucking talking to her? This bitch.
Because it's
Random.
not
You're
restricted.
random like your mom on a Saturday while everybody's using her like a doorknob
Funny,
handle, you
funny,
nasty cunt.
funny. So funny, bro.
Watch your mouth talking to me before you get put on the fucking side of a milk
Talking to
carton.
fucking retard. You sound like
Who
a
who
fucking.
who talks about my nigga Hunt like I want to fight their ass up, nasty as
As a matter
hell.
of fact, who is that talking trash to me?
On
Somebody
my
getting
mama, who
slammed
is
by
that
So
bitch
Geass
wait,
off
ass
how
the
does
nigga
sissy.
talking shit?
hey, wait.
This
How
nigga
does
brought
this
the
how does this
I
scale
was getting
to
mad
Big
because
Mom?
he getting
fucking
slammed by
crew.
Geass like a
Fucking
sissy.
crew.
How does this scale to Big Mom though? I don't see the Big Mom chain in here.
I was gonna establish that with the fucking scans I was gonna post,
No,
which
no,
is
no, no. We said write
Odin
it
being
out.
stronger
Write
than
out how it
Charlotte.
ties to Big Mom. Write out how it ties to Big Mom.
Why? Why can't I just like present like the fucking
Because
scans?
I'm trying to understand your scaling, so if it's not that important, I can just grant it, right? Like I know you failed in
Why can't
school
you
because
just
your ass
grant it as
cannot
we go
follow simple
along? Why do I
directions.
need to grant it? You can just grant it as we go along.
Because I can just do it all at once if I know for a fact that it's predicated. I've asked you whether it was. You said it was. Then
I
you said
told you
it
to what
wasn't.
extent. I told you to
So
what
I'm
extent.
trying
That's just to what
trying to
extent.
verify that it is. If it is, I don't mind.
I
So
told you
please
to
go
what
ahead.
extent. Okay, look. The first scan that I posted, up to the second part, that was the argument in itself. That was one argument.
I don't. That's not what I
Matter
asked.
because we left
That
someone
literally
just to
has
judge.
nothing. That has nothing to do with what I asked.
Type out the scaling. It's not that hard. Just type it out, and then you're
Yeah, on
gonna.
God. Like, is he stupid? Like,
Are you stupid? This is fucking retarded. I'm not gonna
no.
do
That's
this.
why I
I'm not
slammed
gonna
you. That's
do
why
that.
I've been
I'd rather
slamming
just
you.
go
No
through
dip.
it as we go.
I know you have this preference. I'm telling you why this is faster and how I know it's faster. So can you please go ahead
Because
and
it
type
doesn't
it out?
benefit me at all because I don't get to present like evidence as I normally would. As like it would be
If I
more
agree
beneficial
it's
for
true, you
me.
don't have to present
It's more
shit. It would just
beneficial
be
for
true.
you, but it's not beneficial for me.
Are you
Okay,
dumb? No, I'm just saying write it out. I don't need you to what's it called? To prove it if I agree with it being true.
Oh God, like nigga, type out your scaling. And if he see something wrong with it, he'll go against what he see wrong.
nigga, shut the fuck up. No one's talking to you.
Shut the fuck your bitch ass. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck you talking to, nigga? I'm just trying to break it
Yo,
down
shut
for your little
up.
retarded ass.
Fucking monkey bitch.
The
I can
only
fucking
nigga
hear
who
your
I know that
big ass
is
lips
down there.
slap
Oh, you a dirty
fucking
ass
slap
nigga.
around.
You don't
Fucking
even wipe your ass, nigga. You nasty
big
as
ass
hell.
knuckles like a little.
Dirty as hell, nigga. You be sucking dick in the school restroom, nasty bitch. You be sucking dick for part tarts. You nasty as hell, hungry ass nigga. You just
Bro,
dirty as
whatever.
hell. I still slap the fuck out your bitch ass for talking to me. Shut your bitch ass up. You a stupid nigga. I piss on you like I'm already killing. No, how much?
You done? Are you done?
Yeah. Now type it out
Ysmir,
like a
just
good
make
boy.
Ysmir hurry up, bro. We're trying to,
Yo,
not
shut
take her.
up. I'm typing it out.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's cool. This nigga Ysmir some ass. The One Piece community is fucking brain dead. You niggas think Luffy beats like Naruto and shit.
Dude,
Like,
you're fucking retarded. I don't do crossfits. That's just Kuro's retarded ass.
Yo,
yeah, I think Luffy beats
One
fucking
Piece
Goku.
is mid, and Goku stomps all over Luffy's broke, dumb, loser ass, goofy
These
motherfucker.
niggas
Like
think
Luffy
Luffy
looks
beats
like
like everybody,
yo,
bro.
Luffy looks like the shit Looney Tunes put back. All right, okay.
They swear
Luffy
Luffy was
looks
hard
like
after
the
that
shit
year 5.
that Looney Tunes was like. You know what? We can't use him.
Oh, my mama. And then we got niggas like this. They suck at inverse debating and shit. One Piece is just not for y'all niggas. I'm sorry.
That shit makes you retarded. I'm telling you, bro. Because there's
I'm
no way.
sorry.
Like you look at like a nigga say he can do anything, but he gets slapped up by like other characters. Like, come on.
Nigga Luffy be getting passed around every fight he in.
Oh God,
Nigga ass.
he couldn't even save Ace, bro. He just sat there and cried. Ysmir, why is your scaling this hard to type out? Like, this nigga retarded. No, I shouldn't even answer no of these. Okay, Prime. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You
It
finally
doesn't
you
make
wrote it
sense to
out.
just simplify it this much because
Prime.
it's all to extents.
Okay, be quiet. Prime Oden over Zoan. Okay. Equal to Oden.
Are you fat? Are you fat in real
Prime
life?
Oden. Big Mom's.
You
What?
sound a little fat.
Where does this scale
You
though?
sound a
Like,
little fat.
what bitch your mama
Okay,
fat? That bitch fat off
I'm
dick.
gonna
That
tell
bitch be
you.
fucking drinking up with her fat ass. Fuck you talking about. Now, like I was saying, you
Mom
fucking
can find
dirty
out,
bitch.
bitch.
That wasn't funny. That was corny as shit.
That
Now, like I was
was
saying,
funny. I
yeah.
literally
Nobody
repeated
laughed.
what you
Nobody
said.
laughed. You got 0 laughs.
I
Haha.
don't care.
Now,
Nobody
like
laughs.
I
You're
was
gonna
saying,
laugh. You're gonna
yeah.
laugh.
So
The
you're not
fucking
funny. You're not a funny guy.
Asian
You're not a funny guy.
immigrants
You're not
in
him.
the
You're not that
photo.
guy. You're not that guy. Okay.
Who's the dude?
So
Fucking
like I was
dumbass mom.
saying, yeah, that shit was ass.
This fucking no wonder, nigga. This fucking say what the hell.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you to be funny. Now, like I was saying, so how does this? You're saying Oden? How does this Whitebeard feat scale him over Big Mom?
I told you, you fucking retard, that this is a different argument. This is based on what I told you, which was the prior predicament, the prior thing.
Oh, wait, okay. You're giving 2 chains of scaling, right? You're saying, no, you just.
So this is why I was telling you. This is why I
No,
was
no,
telling you,
I
and I
get. No,
told you,
no,
fucking
you're not
dumbass.
understanding.
This is
Stop
why
cutting me.
I'm not listening to you.
Stop
Because the
cutting me
only
off.
thing you do
Stop
is
cutting me
prolong the
off.
debate.
Stop cutting me off. Stop cutting me off. Stop cutting me off. So I get
Dude,
what
you need to get cut off
I
before
get,
this fucking.
bro. Shut up. I'm trying to finish. You
Dude,
fucking dumb motherfucker. Like, shut up. Shut up. So like
you
I was
sound
saying,
so fucking fat and ugly, dude.
yeah, bitch, your mama fat. That bitch built like
Shut
motherfucking
up,
Medea to
dude.
the
Your
face with her
mama's
fat ass.
fat.
Fuck you
Your
talking about?
mama's fat.
That shit was ass. You're not funny. You trying to take my joke, bro. Now, like I was saying,
What joke? What joke? Stupid ass fucking joke. You're not
that
funny,
shit
dude. You
was
sound like
not
a fucking.
funny, bro. That shit was not funny.
You literally sound like a fucking 10-year-old.
Okay, shut up. I'm not gonna argue with the stupid ass nigga on that. So, like I was saying, yeah, you just forgot in your first chain to put that Prime Whitebeard over Big Mom, right? So, I agree to the last part, but so that one is predicated on Oden being relative to Prime Whitebeard, right? And so, okay. I mean, you would just lose that part of your scaling, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll grant your first chain of scaling. Let's get on to your second one. Other than the point we argued, of course, right?
Well, I'll be right back.
Okay, Apollo, are you still there? Oh,
Right, the interlude then.
Apollo,
All
you still
right,
there?
so who is this guy again?
Ysmir.
Ysmir.
Yeah.
Okay. So cross-dressing sissy, Zaji's cousin. All right, let's get it. First off, Discord motherfuckers are soft, and I didn't really mean to say it like that, but I just got to relay it like that, convey my true sentiments. Get real intimate on the mic because some of these guys is pussy like dykes. They don't understand me. It's cool because I got the Glock 9 handy, chilling in the back of the back seat with the brandy. Eating on some purple candy. My boy named Andy. Doing my thing. Boys talking down, but I still grip wood grain. Spit blue flames every time I aim. They don't understand me. They don't want to see me, but boys on TV want to be me. Dripping out the bottle like Fiji. I called up my boy named Luigi and told him I need some more linguine. Tom Dini. You know what they did when they see me. It was like, is that Han? Oh, yes, it's me. Rest with the entity. Check out the recipe. No symmetry. No one can finish me. Endlessly. Spilling my rhyme. Feeling sublime. Open up their mind, but they're getting lost in time. They said beyond time and space like I was ninjutsu. Connect with the... Like, yo, they tripping, bro. This is funny.
Okay. Apollo, are you there? Hello?
Man, he arguing with some nigga in chat. What happened to the nigga? Did he concede or something?
He said he coming back.
That nigga went to go get some arguments in VC.
He lost. That nigga sucks.
You said random.
R&B, mic up, bro.
Cuz said it was random.
Who is Turtle A?
I don't even know.
Turtle A, why you dick munching, bro?
God, you got a lot of dick in your mouth, my boy.
Take that Hajime no Ippo PFP off. Just take that shit off.
This nigga been sucking dick.
How is he arguing for
To make it work.
He on dick.
Oh, mama, how much he pay you for that head, my nigga? Got it all in your throat, my nigga. You pay so you can suck his dick. That makes sense. Faggot niggas do anything to suck a penis. A gay ass nigga. You the only nigga in VC who I know that be playing with their booty hole while listening to the bass. You just nasty as hell. Nasty.
Yo, Cuz said you was playing with your booty. And that's some nasty shit. But you better call up a lawyer and claim that they trying to sue me.
He said yes. I love it. What the fuck?
Cool Monday.
Bitch, you gonna fail your first day. I said you gonna fail. Yeah. I'm fine. Mhm. Mm. Bro, can this nigga like just come and lose, bro? Like, why is he taking so long? Yeah, I'm gonna say he lose if he don't come back. These One Piece niggas be so retarded. Like, oh god.
Yo,
On me, I know a little bit about Bleach, enough to beat a nigga ass in the topic.
What? What did? Oh yeah.
That nigga
He
in
finna
VC,
lose.
he just not talking.
He's away. Oh, Ysmir. What the fuck?
wait,
He's
can you hear
away
me?
from his
Yes,
mic.
because like the phone's like doing.
Yeah, Apollo, are you there? Apollo's not even here anymore. Hmm. Okay. I don't know who's gonna judge then.
Yeah,
I think
I think Geass won. That shit was easy.
Alright. Yeah. Ysmir, you suck, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why I love this. I'm sorry.
One Piece
You,
niggas are just they're just not him.
you just gotta
Yeah, One
accept
Piece just
that
suck.
the bathing is not for you. It's okay. It's some niggas in the world who like I don't know. Like the second you One Piece man,
Huh? What?
the fuck are you
Oh,
playing?
Clash.
Clash. Oh
I
niggas
am
actually
Nemesis. Oh, Nemesis, mic up.
Yo,
What's
like,
up?
what's up? Yo, I can instigate.
Bro, why you look like that in that suit, bro?
Huh?
Why you look like that in that suit?
oh send the picture you talking about, bro.
Suit, bro. What?